Aloha, my name is Chu Hong and I'm the advisor of the Kaimuki High School. Thank you. We're here to show you how to use the do-it-yourself kit that you received as a gift. And so I will show you the contents. This is the ultimate goal, is for you to have a bioremediation ball, also known as the Genki ball, about this size, tennis ball size. And then we've included one just so that you have a final product. And then you've got molasses, which is just sort of like syrup. All of these are non-toxic. About 40 grams of rice bran, 50 milliliters of effective microorganism, and this is sort of the magic. This is also non-toxic, so we are encouraging everyone to reuse the bottle, hand sanitizer or what else after you sterilize it and wash it, and then the soil. So these are the ingredients that make everything possible to create a final product like this, and it's all included in this kit. And right here, we're going to show you very quickly how to do it. So the first step is to open up your bag of soil, and you're going to open up your rice bran and dump it in. So dump it in. Thank you. And then you've got your molasses. You can just open it, and then you can just fill it to the top with water. And it is sort of thicker syrup, but it does dissolve pretty easily if you just give it a good shake. And then I like to flip it upside down to see if it's still very syrupy or not. And what I learned is that when you put the water in with the molasses and then throw it in first, then the water and the molasses will absorb if there's any chlorine in there first. And so we want to do this before we pour in the effective microorganism solution. So, okay, pour that in all the way. Just dump it in. Yep. And then we cap it and we leave it to the side. There's a chance you will need more water in there. And so that's that. I'm gonna pour the effective microorganism in there. And again, if you want to wear gloves, we are including gloves, but I just kind of zip it up. We've literally made over thousands of balls. I just like to do it with my bare hands. But we did include the gloves. Just sort of mix it in. And if you can kind of come in, you want it to be a texture where it's not too hard and not too sort of crumbly, which is kind of an interesting explanation. But because we've done this so many times, you can tell, like, it's not gonna hold. And so in that case, that's when you open the molasses, and I'm gonna use the rest of that. So this is about 50 mils. I'm gonna go in with maybe another 50 mils. Yep, and then shake it, get the rest of the molasses. Perfect. Yeah, put it in here. Okay. And then I'm just kind of doing this quickly. That's kind of good. About 100 mils is good. Maybe a tad bit more. I would say maybe 120. Okay, and then here. You're just gonna smash it around.
Ouch.
There you go. And again, we're doing this very quickly. Come here, Rosa. No, okay. Come here. One of us. I'm gonna use this. We're done. Go on. I want to have over and no. First, we use it all of it. And that's kind of the process. So again, we need a lot of time on this live video. Yeah. And then after this, put the box into it. And then we use the newspaper that's already included. We call them our bioremediation blanket. We'll throw it right in there. It absorbs a lot of the water. Yeah, put it in. How's yours? And then it should make a good 4 to 6 balls. And then you leave them overnight, and the next day there might be a little bit of white fuzz. That's what you want. It's non-toxic. But you just want to check on it every day for a good week until it's fully dried. You can leave it in the box with the cap kind of over, but not super airtight. And that's that. Thank you so much.